to a special edition of the fucking Heel Hook Show. Yo, EA Sports just got very aggressive real quick. I'm just throwing it out there. But we have got the better, whichever way you want to call it, UFC 3. We're going to do a little bit of a preview. I'm going to be doing gameplay whilst me and Eddie converse and recap what's been going on in the world of MMA. So with no further ado, you already know who I am. How are you, Eddie Law?
Hanging in there, dude. Cutting weights, getting ready for fucking Saturday, man. Chilling the fuck out right now.
You're like starving yourself, and I'm just chilling, eating whatever I want and playing video games, bitches.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Shit.
Don't hate.
It don't matter. I put in this work. It's all good.
No, man, you sounded actually well different earlier, though. You sounded like Johnny Hendricks after his weight cuts. You were not happy at the minute.
No, time out. I probably sounded more like Kelvin Gastelum because Johnny Hendricks gives up on his weight. He's like, fuck it, give me a burger. I'll come in at 189. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Kelvin Gastelum's like, god damn it.
I've got to die.
Put me at the 185 and I'll knock out Michael Bisping. Yeah, like that was fun to watch, but sad at the same time for me. I was like, damn.
I think the thing
I don't want to see
him
lose like that.
It's one of those fights where like it was a big obstacle at the end of the day for Bisping to overcome. Like, I was pointing this out to somebody because somebody was giving me so much grief about all this, and I was kind of like, I understood where they was coming from, that like, Bisping's, not as good as what everybody's been making out over recent times. But the thing is though is at the end of the day, you're talking a guy who's 38 years old. You're talking about a guy who also, he's going against an up-and-coming guy, and we've got to that point now where it's just like, let's just enjoy the time that we have left of Michael Bisping. Many fighters wouldn't go into another fight against an up-and-coming guy 3 weeks after, 2 weeks after just losing his title, at Madison Square Garden, and he did.
Here's what bothered me, and I made the awful mistake of tuning into the Noses show today. Just for like a few minutes, I was like, look, I haven't heard this motherfucker in like 3 years. Let's give it a shot. And the first thing was like, I can't believe I let him fight. I can't believe I let him fight. That's not right. I'm like, motherfucker, you've never fought before. You need to shut the fuck up. That's why I can't listen to that son of a bitch. Because all he ever does is talk like he knows what he's talking about. But I mean, look, I get it. He's covered the sport. He knows the sport. No doubt about it. But to say shit like it's irresponsible for him to do this, and like, dude, you talking out of your ass. If Michael Bisping knocks out Kelvin Gastelum, okay, that's not. We don't hear a peep about that. We don't hear a peep about that. We hear about how much of a badass Michael Bisping is, but because he lost and he got knocked out, all of a sudden, I can't believe how irresponsible it was. So why don't you shut the fuck up with that bullshit?
See, the thing is shout out to UCH in the comments. Like, they just said, like, Bisping is the fucking man, and I have so much respect for him, man. But the thing is I agree, at the end of the day, he decided to do that. Is it irresponsible? Maybe. But the thing is, though, is just like you said, if he'd have come through and got the KO, we'd have been talking about, like, yo, Bisping still got it. But the thing is at the end of the day, I don't think people take into account, for him to be able to do what he's done over this past few years, god damn, he's been a fucking legend. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, who else? Look, dude, fucking 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks out?
Yeah,
the fight was when Anderson dropped. Dude, people that hadn't fought in a while turned that fight down. Okay, that's the way I see it. This guy just got out of a fight. Okay, and people that were sitting on their couches like, oh shit, look, Anderson Silva pop hot for dick pills again. Fucking Gastelum needs an opponent. I'm at 185. Nah, I'm alright. I'm not gonna do it. Then badass Michael Bisping goes, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
And that's what's amusing about people who turn around and say that, he's ducking people. Like, I'll say this on the whole ducking thing when it comes to Michael Bisping. Did he turn around and say, yo, I'm going to just chill in the back, I'm going to let these guys do what they need to do, and I'm going to try and wait for the big money fight? Probably so. And you know what? I don't fucking blame him, because I'll say this, and I stand by this statement to the death of me. Michael Bisping would probably have been a champion 3, 4, 5 years ago if USADA had been here 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Like, I think there's a lot of guys that you look at that Michael Bisping, either controversially or, you know, systematically got beaten by, yo, these guys, they wouldn't have even been getting that nod, and Bisping would have got his title shot eventually. And you know what? Like, I'm just saying, I think that Michael Bisping is a testament to that old school mentality. Like, he's one of those guys, like you said, you call him up, you give him a time and a place, and there you go. But at the end of the day, you know, the one time he's going to get a big payday, God damn it, he deserves that payday. If there's anybody in that fucking company he lost a goddamn freaking eye for this sport, and god damn it, he deserves every penny.
Here's the thing too, and I'm with you on that. Here's the thing, it's look, if Vitor Belfort doesn't knock his eye out of his fucking head, Michael Bisping would have been champion pretty quick, much quicker. Okay, that's it. Besides the USADA part, totally agree with you on that. But besides USADA, if Vitor Belfort doesn't fuck, you know, what Bisping's eye out, that Bisping was out for a while, wasn't he? It was like a decent time where he couldn't fight because of the retina and all that shit. If he doesn't get fucked up by Belfort, I think he fights for the title way sooner than he did.
Just think of this.
Like, you know,
just think of this, dude. Like, he had one eye fighting against Anderson Silva. He had one eye fighting against fucking Luke Rockhold. He had one eye against GSP. Like, if I said to you, I'm going to put a patch over your eye and you're going to go against dudes like that, I don't think you take the fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's essentially what we're dealing with here. And I think that, you know, at the end of the day, Bisping, you know, when he goes, it's another one of those dudes that we'll look back on and we will go, God damn it, we'll miss guys like him.
Yeah, no, and we will. It's gonna be, because we're getting guys turning down fights with fucking, for example, Michael. I was gonna say Michael Vick. James Vick. I almost said Michael Vick, the football player who killed a bunch of dogs. James Vick. People are turning down fights with James Vick, dude. People are turning down fights with fucking name it, dude. There's guys that people won't fight. Michael Bisping doesn't have that issue. He never had that issue. Michael Bisping could take any fight you gave him. You know what I mean? Like, when he fought Rockhold the first time, I picked against Bisping immediately. So I was like, oh, Rockhold's a bad motherfucker right now. There's no way Bisping's going to win this fight, right? And instead, you know, he took the fight anyway. And then he fucking jumped in on 11 days notice, whatever the fuck it was, like 2 weeks notice, right? Takes that fight, and he knocks out Rockhold. Like, Michael Bisping's a bad motherfucker. I will go as far as to say he's a... As far as, like, ranking bad motherfuckers in the UFC, I'd say Michael Bisping would be 1A, and, like, Cowboy Cerrone would be, like, 1B.
Oh, yeah,
if not number 2.
For sure.
If not number 2. We're strictly on bad motherfuckers. I would say those guys are top of the... Like, heads above everybody else, in my opinion.
One thing
because they don't turn shit down.
One thing I just want to point out, and I'm not saying this to mock him, because I'm actually going to play, ladies and gentlemen, as Nate Diaz against the people that you can play against. But it kind of bugs me out that, like, on the screen for UFC 3, the main picture is just Conor chinning, like, Nate. Like, I just look at that picture and I'm just like, that's harsh, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. If the cover was, oh, what up, Brandon?
Brandon, the truth
got murked. He really did.
He really did. Yo, 100. He did.
Yeah. Yeah, he got fucked up. No question about it. But, you know, hey, kill or be killed, like Nate says. But you know, if the cover is Nate open hand, just Stockton slapping Conor, please believe you hear a bunch of bitching, just constant bitching from Conor. I can't believe it. He won the second fight by majority decision. I will mention till the day I die, it was by majority decision. Couldn't even finish Nate. Fuck that shit.
Hey, I'm just saying one thing though. The irony in you saying that, but the amount of butthurt people that came after me and Brandon after we turned around and said that fucking Nate was overrated. That was interesting, sir. I'm just flipping the other side of the coin, and I think Nate Diaz fans are just as bad.
Yeah, fair enough, man. No, fair enough with that shit, for real. I've met some Nate fans where I'm like, dude, stop making us look like assholes. Like, you're just making all Nate fans look awful right now. Just like a lot of Conor fans make Conor fans look shitty as fuck. Like, Nate fans are just as bad. It's like, here's the thing. The worst thing about sports, you talk about that about any sport, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure.
The fans. They're the worst thing about sports are the fans, because there's fans that are, you know, they're centered, they're even keeled, they at least understand what they're watching. You know what I mean? and you can at least have a discussion with them. There's fans that are just like, no, Conor McGregor will chin Ngannou and be heavyweight champion. No, you don't know, bro. Do you understand? I've been watching UFC for about 2 months now. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Like, that's all I fucking do, bro. I train UFC too. I'm at the UFC gym fucking twice a week, bro. Like, I do that fucking, like, cardio kickboxing class. I just don't know what the... Dude, I'm all about that movement, bro. Eat a pork and suck a dick, bro. Like, fuck are we talking about, man?
For sure.
Like, bro, the fans are the worst thing about sports, 100%.
100%. Checking on the screen right now, one thing that's really, really interesting, guys. If you look at that bottom right-hand corner where it says Submission Showdown, do you think that's a sub only?
Wait, what?
Look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen with the selection screen where I'm on fight modes right now. You have Fight Now, Knockout Mode, Custom Fight Now, Stand and Bang, and Submission Showdown. Yo.
First of all, I can't see it on my TV. You can only see it on the. Actually, I have the YouTube video up, so I don't know how we fix that. But as far as the logo, yeah, I see that Submission Showdown, dude. That's kind of cool. You ever play back in the day on N64? You ever play GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Remember Slaps Only?
Yeah, toes. I know people who
that
play
was
like
fucking
COD
shit.
that just do knives.
I think that's Knives Only, or I like Slaps Only, but Knives Only was fun too. But that shit, maybe that's what it's like.
Yo.
Like Stand and Bang, there's no takedowns. Submission Showdown, there's no strikes. That's kind of cool.
That's way
Knockout Mode, maybe it's like finishes only.
Maybe it's just like, I don't know, maybe the Stand and Bang is you can only stand within a perimeter. So you have to like, you can't block,
God.
you have to just literally swing. Like Knockout Mode might be you'll be able to block or something. Stand and Bang, you have to literally just swing and head movement.
Oh, you got to pick Justin Gaethje in that one. There's no way.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine that shit? Yeah,
That'd
fucking powerful EA Sports trying to make me unproductive as fuck come the fucking drop into this game. God, now I want to get this stupid shit. And I was talking about before the show even started, I was like, I don't want to buy this game. Like,
I'm looking at that Submission
I don't want to get stuck.
Showdown. God damn, I'm looking at that. That looks wavy as fuck.
See.
Shout out to you guys in the chat as well, man. I appreciate you watching it, Brandon, on the bus when you're going home, dude. But make sure everybody who's watching right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we're going to be playing through this right now. Just so everybody... Oh, my God, I can't believe... Yeah, the Gaethje-Alvarez fight. Bruh, I can't even wait for this bullshit.
I'm already calling this fight of the night.
I think it's a safe
100%.
bet, sir. I think if you're going to bet the house on something...
Like, I mean, look, if you watch Eddie Alvarez's fights, with Michael Chandler and Bellator and all that, he had some fucking crazy brawls. You know what I mean? So Eddie Alvarez has no problem getting in a brawl. I don't think he'll try to do that. I think right away he's gonna try and get that fight to the ground. The funny thing is Gaethje's a good wrestler too, so it's gonna be sort of it's gonna be fun to see what happens. So I think we end up in a fucking brawl. What's up?
Brandon's just like, I'm not sure I'm buying this, but you guys will help me decide. No pressure, no pressure.
Yeah, fucking Ash is the one that got the fucking beta. I didn't even apply for it. But yeah. So he'll help you decide, dog. I mean, the game is it looks pretty cool so far. I'm curious about the submission showdown thing.
Going through the people that you can play as right now, you can only play as Conor McGregor, Khabib, Anthony Pettis, Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez, Edson Barboza, Kesa, Darush, and my boy Mark Diakese, the Heel Hook alumni, Nate Diaz, Evan Dunham, and Paul Felder.
Hold up, they have Nate Diaz as a lightweight?
Bro, I know he's a super heavyweight. I'm
saying 3 times his size and shit, bro. What the fuck happened?
In fairness, I haven't seen him in the on screen in about about a year and a half, the same as Conor. But I've seen Conor fight in that amount of time, so I don't know. Maybe Nate's Nate's a 300 pounder now. Maybe Nate's a 400 pounder. Maybe he's gonna fight against the Big Show at WrestleMania. I don't know, guys.
Everybody looks small. Everybody looks small in boxing shorts and shoes, okay? Everyone looks small in that shit. I don't get that bullshit.
Right, so what we're going to do is, there's Tony Ferguson and Ala Quinter as well, Kevin Lee, and then we're back round to McGregor. So I'm going to be Nate, just because then I can hear Eddie mark out when he either wins or gets knocked out. So we're going to go against Tony Ferguson first. So let's see how this goes down. You only get one.
How do you think that fight will go down?
What? Nate versus Tony?
Ferguson. I think that'd be a fucking good fight.
I think it's a brilliant fight. It's the fight I wanted to see, but I think Tony finishes him.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I like Tony's chances.
Tony's. Yeah. No, honestly, it'd be a good fight. I see it way more even than that. I think to me, it's a toss up. But, I think. Let's just say, if it goes to the ground, it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
I think standing, I think Ferguson will have the edge.
That's what I think.
Yeah, but Nate is so goddamn durable. And it's not like Ferguson's gonna hit him with a fucking, semi-truck left or anything.
Oh no,
Ferguson will win, but yet tough brawl. Yeah.
I think if it's over 5 rounds, he picks apart that lead leg, and then he eventually tears him out, because he's got so many dynamic strikes that I just think that he'd be able to edge him. I just think
that's always been that's always been my complaint about the scrap pack guys. Oh look, fucking is that Mike Dolce in the back? Look at that.
Crazy.
The scrap pack guys and the Nate and Nick and all those guys. Even Jake, not Jake. Fucking Jake doesn't throw hands. Fucking Gilbert Melendez.
Yeah.
Even all those guys lean so heavy in that lead leg, and it's so easy to chop them up. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. And if you're going against somebody that's got those wicked leg kicks and those kind of like versatile strikes as well when he comes in, you're gonna have a lot of trouble, man.
RDA, Benson Henderson, Connor sort of tried it.
I think in that second fight,
but I think he was just. Yeah, I mean, he tried it, but it didn't work as. Actually, it worked decently.
He broke his foot though, didn't he? In the second or third round, Connor broke his foot though, so he weren't trying to throw that kick as much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he broke his. In fact, he left the arena on crutches.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. So.
Yeah, that's where he started shouting and bawling like, "Doubt me now, doubt me now."
Yeah, the fucking gimp screaming, "Doubt me now."
Oh, bro.
I got more points than the other guy. Doubt me now. I'm just.
That guy. The only thing that I'll say about the way it looks a little bit cleaner, it looks a little bit smoother. Nate's face looks a lot better, and so does Tony's this time.
Yeah.
They don't look as blocky. I do kind of wish they'd have changed up the middle so it didn't look the same as the last game. Powerful buffer though. Powerful buffer.
Yeah, I remember I'm behind you by like 20, 30 seconds because I'm on YouTube. I can't see it on my TV screen for whatever reason. But yeah, fucking buffer. Here's what I don't like about buffer. The buffer one. Oh god, Mario Yamasaki, that son of a bitch. But buffer needs a better needs different suits. You can't just give him that black suit every time.
I hope that there's a different one for different arenas, because this is only in Madison Square Garden. It's the only place that you can pick to fight.
Right.
I'm playing this on normal. There is an easier and a beginner mode and a pro mode and a legendary mode. So I just started going normal because I wanted to test it. One of the interesting things is with this is nowhere before you could just hold like one of the triggers, like L1, R1, whatever, and you could do a certain move. With this, you have to hold multiple ones. So
fucking Brandon says, I think Ferg is Nate 2.0. Great chin, great cardio, great jiu-jitsu, but more tool standing and more predictable. I'd have to agree with that. Dude throws fucking cartwheel kicks and do a bunch of shit. Oh fuck, you taking body shots? Another body kick, bro. Oh, it's a brawl. Oh, you dropped him.
Oh. See, the good thing about this is the actually like you take. Oh shit! I got knocked down. Yo.
Yep.
But you've got to take into account.
Wobbly as fuck.
You have to take into account like how the fights work. So if you turn around and you try and throw something, like if you get hit with a body kick, you stiffen up. Sweet.
He's really doing a good job of controlling distance and getting off these shots.
Yo,
Tony Ferguson blocking punches with his face, bro.
And you can slip as well. Oh, big punch there. But your stamina goes down quick. Oh!
Nice. Oh, he dropped him.
Ferguson coming in.
Oh,
like
you both, not both of you been dropped. Brandon says, can already see the damage is more realistic. 100%, dude. Way better.
And you have to, like, get in, because if your distance is off, then you're fucked.
Yeah. But Ferguson's stamina is fucked right now. Oh, he's coming back. He's good. The recovery is kind of a little quick, but that's probably more realistic, too. But I'm assuming if you go in like legendary mode or pro mode, it's your stamina comes back way slower.
Oh, just got hit with a spinning back fist. Oh shit.
Motherfucker, I'm like behind you. I'm waiting for the shit to call out. There it is. Oh shit. No, nice right hand. Following the spinning back fist. Yo, you just throwing like all silly. Ferguson's like waiting for you.
Oh, dog.
What? Hold up. Oh, uppercut. Nope. Oh, straight left. You got chinned. Dang.
And that is what would happen. You know what's really crazy about that, guys? You know what? I was doing well in that fight. I was landing a lot of shots. But it just shows you how realistic this is. That if you make an error, you get dropped. Like, and that's how it works in this game, I've noticed. I've had a few games of this before I went on. But, like, if you get cracked, you can just get your lights turned out. It does not matter if you turn around and you have like a great chin per se. If you get caught, you get really caught. So Nate doesn't even look caught up. I just like to state that, like, Nate's not even like ripped. So that's kind of annoying, but hey man. Right, so we're gonna change the fighters. I'm gonna continue to be Nate and see if we can actually catch a W with this guy. We will be showing Ultimate Team as well. Brandon
says,
yeah, go.
He's like sold already. Hope career mode is 100. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Like the fighting seems like real. It's a lot smoother.
Yeah,
it's a lot smoother than before.
You have to just make sure that you have that distance right though, because like if you throw and you miss and you get cracked, you really do get cracked. It really does like emphasize that. Like, if you go to throw a punch, but they've already thrown their body kick, you kind of stiffen up your body, and you kind of freeze for that 1 or 2 seconds. So, it's pretty fucking dope, I'm not gonna lie. It's frustrating, though, because, like, there's certain guys that start doing shit, and then you kind of don't know where you're gonna go from there. There we go. So, something went crazy then with the screen, but we're with it. Are you?
No, it's because oh no, I was trying to do share play to see if I can watch your shit, but I think you have to do it. We'll deal with that after this fight.
No worries.
You ever done share play? It's like, it's weird. I was like reading up on it. Share play is like, it says 1, the host has the game and starts on his or her PS4. 2, the visitor uses his or her PS4 to see the host gameplay or play as a host. So I don't know. After this one, see if it works.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do, man. It might be like
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever.
He's got some of the best defense you've ever seen. Okay, Joe. One of the really frustrating things is when you knock somebody out or you get knocked out. Joe Rogan does that obnoxious laugh and goes ha 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 ha, and I'm like, Joe, chill, man. I just got chinned.
Every time?
Yeah, like it's been like a few times because I'm like a lot of my fights I don't like to finish on the ground. I like to finish them stood up, so I like to finish the guy. So.
By the way, Ally Quinta don't want to see Nate Diaz in the cage.
Yo, I've picked the wrong guy here. I'm.
Oh fuck! Really?
I'm Ally Quinta here. So
dude, if you get my boy knocked out by Ally Quinta, I'm pissed at you.
Nah, I'm back. Right, I'm good now. I'm good. Right, I think. Yeah.
Oh, were you actually Al?
Yeah, I was, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Oh, Al already tried an overhand right. That was ugly. Jab him to death, dude. You'll be fine. Oh, there you go. Oh, you can run at them in the cage. That was a nice little mini sprint, though. Any commentary that I have is probably going to be super fucked because I'm literally doing this like seconds after you.
I think so it's one of those cool things that you get to see people doing stuff, though.
Yeah. What is that thing, that bar on the top? You see how, like, at times it goes left, at times it goes right? It's like blue corner, red corner?
Oh, that's my stamina bar, the yellow bar.
No. Up top in the middle, right above the time.
Oh, that's who's got the advantage when you're throwing the strike. So, like, when you have to, like... I think that's the grappling advantage.
Gotcha.
Oh!
Now we know why Ally Quinta slurs his words.
Oh! You know what? Fuck it. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yo!
There you go.
Huge right hand shot.
Damn, this is mean.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good as he's had in the UFC. Just
I signed up as soon as I saw that it was going to be the beta was going to be available, but I didn't think I was going to get it because the last time I tried to get it for UFC 2, I couldn't get it because I was in Europe and they didn't do one for European guys. So, yeah, man, like I say, I signed up and that's how I got it, Brandon, and Uzi as well. So, but it's so much fun, guys. But like I say, the thing is I'm going to show you something in the next fight. We're just going to try something real quick. Right, so do you need me to share play? Share gameplay. Right. I cannot use whilst broadcasting gameplay. Because I'm broadcasting to YouTube.
Fuck it.
Shit.
All good.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something real quick. But let me know if you're enjoying this, guys. Like, let me know what you kind of think to some of the gameplay and stuff like that, because I think it's really fun. Kevin Lee, man, like he's got a sturdy chin on him right there, though. His head looks so big.
Yeah, he does.
It does. It looks so heavy. It looks like he's got the longest face.
You know what I was thinking about back in before the Reebok deal? I always laughed that Nate looked like his shorts were too big for him whenever he walked into the cage, and now he wears these like tight little like whatever they call them, fucking what's it called? Fucking whatever the shorts those are.
The Ballatudo shorts.
But there you go. Yeah.
Yo, let me just show you this real quick.
No,
so
but those are the Ballatudo shorts are shorter.
Yeah, but I'm just meaning the tightness though with the tuck in.
Yeah. Fucking Mike Dolce walks out with everybody. What the fuck is that about?
He's got investments, mate. Right, so what I'm going to show you is, guys, right, just so you can see how different this game is, so just keep your eyes here. Does it let you play all difficulties? Yeah, it does, Brandon. You have beginner, easy, normal, pro, and legendary. I'm currently playing on normal, so... But trust me when I tell you, like you saw in the last fight, sometimes you get an easy win, sometimes you get chinned. But let me just show you how it's different now. So in the last game, if you remember, you used to press R1. Hold up. You used to press R1 and triangle to protect your head, to parry your head, and you used to press R2 and triangle to parry with that to the body. That doesn't work anymore. Your blocks now are right trigger for your for your head, and you have to hold that whilst pressing L2 to block for your body. So it changes how you do everything. You can also do like head movement with your right analog stick. You flick it, and if you flick it to the side, you can duck like the straights that come in from left to right. You can pull back and you can pull forward, so you can feint like you're gonna go in for the takedown. As well, what's really cool.
I thought something.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That's something stupid that I wish they did, but it's just so dumb that they should never do it. But I was kind of hoping they'd be dumb enough to do it. That they scan in like accurate coaches, right?
Yo.
Like Javier Mendez walks out with DC, fucking John Kavanaugh walks out with Connor. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. That might be in there.
Walks out with TJ.
That might be.
I don't know.
We
Who
don't
knows?
know, dude.
But the only reason I want to see that is because I want to see Edmund come out with Ronda Rousey, because I'm sure she's gonna be in the game, and then like have him just go, "Hey, moment, no, the whole time, fucking hilarious. How she gets knocked out by Holly Holm or whoever she's fighting.
On the other things as well with the L1 and the R1, on the R1 you can do your signature moves. So like with Nate in this next fight, I'll show you that you can actually do the Stockton slap off jump. So,
yep.
And then technical ones you can just kind of like do like overhands and whatnot. But what's cool is you can actually see your guys got moves. Now this is a cool little thing that we've seen that these guys can do, and it actually shows you all of their moves. So if you look. Do I like the control changes better? Yes and no. It feels like it'll be more realistic when you're fighting against other people, because when you're fighting online, sometimes if you're all just trying to parry all the time, it gets a little bit boring. If you're always kind of trying to counter and everybody's trying to do the same thing over and over. But it will be really, really cool to try out, like especially once I get used to it. But it's a lot more like UFC 3, like back in the day, Undisputed, because you have more button combinations to hold in. So like, for example, before when you used to do punches, you used to just press triangle and square. Your square would be your lead hand and your triangle would be your rear hand. And you just put the direction you'd want to go, and that'd do your strike. Now, you actually do the modifiers for the hooks, and you actually use 2 buttons to do an uppercut, depending on which hand you want to do it with. So it's a little bit weird. That's the only thing.
Well, there you go.
You can see the Stockton slaps level 4, just throwing it out there. And it's got a I'm not surprised plus 12%.
Really?
Yeah, there you go. Watch, here we go. I'll put it back up just in case anybody missed it.
Stockton slap, R1 and square.
And another cool thing is that you have combinations now. So you can actually, what I'm gathering from when you go into career mode, you can actually level up the style of combinations you can do. So if you're a good boxer, you can level up your boxing. So your boxing combinations, you'll be able to do a vast amount of different combinations, and it'll probably increase your speed as well when it comes to the striking. But other than that, everything's the exact same. They've just changed the way that they do like striking, that's all. So but
there you go.
I'll do one more fight, and then we'll check out Ultimate Team, and then we'll wrap this up.
Cool.
I just wanted to show you guys this because I thought it'd be cool to kind of see what it'd be like playing on this game. So.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty sick so far.
Yeah, I agree with Brandon. Once you play 10 hours, it'll be easy.
Once you play 10 hours?
Yeah, like once you learn the strikes, you'll get there. Yeah. It's just a case of just learning. Kevin Lee looks super like super tentative.
Landing a good series of strikes here, punches in bunches.
Yeah, he really does.
We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, straight right. Oh, he lands a huge right hand.
And missed with a Stockton slap.
Oh fuck. Kevin Lee with a body shot. There's your Stockton slap.
His head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here.
Oh shit.
He's in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
When did this game come out again?
If you get it on early release, you'll get it on the 30th.
Oh, so next week.
The 30th of January, that is.
Oh, motherfucker, what the hell? Alright, well, I guess.
Well, at least it gives it... Well,
then oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think that... I really don't think that would... I was gonna say, I don't think that would happen with in a real fight between these two. Oh, he drops heavy and he pops right back up. Fucking faker. He was faking.
He was just trying to get it to the ground, weren't he?
You don't want to. He don't want to go to the ground with Nate Diaz.
He got tagged there. This could be it. Big shot.
That being said, Kevin Lee's ground game is legit as fuck.
Oh!
Nice jab.
Did Kevin Lee ever get in trouble for going in there with staff? Not him, but whoever fucking cleared him.
I don't think he did.
Cause that's okay. You gotta be a fucking moron to not know, like, not see that dude's chest and be like, oh shit, you know?
Misses a huge hook to the
he's going for the takedown. Yo, he got it.
Yeah, shit. All right, man, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up, Ash. I swear to God, if Nate fucking gets stopped from side control, I'm so mad. There you go. Hops up to the single leg. Breaks contact, back to the hands. That's good movement. That's good movement right there. Touch buck can't teach you that shit.
These guys are swinging. Beautiful timing.
You know what though? Seeing Kevin Lee fight, seeing Kevin Lee fight makes me want to see him against McGregor in real life.
Yo, get stuffed, man.
I'm saying.
He gets big body Miyagi if he gets near him, I'm telling you.
I don't know.
The only thing that's right is, if I'm being legit here and I'm being 100% right, I think that, like, a really good wrestler could cause Conor a lot of problems. I really do. But the thing is, though, is I think that, like, if that's all he has to train to defend against, good luck.
A wrestler?
Yeah, I think like if that's your only tool,
They continue like
then you're
that.
fucked.
This round, someone's getting knocked out.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Man, has his chin been tested early. Big body
Shot to
shot.
the body.
Vicious combo there.
I'm getting lit up like a... Oh, wait.
Tags him with the left.
There you go.
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh!
Oh fuck, he had his overhand hand that
Left hook
landed
hits
nasty.
hard. Oh,
He hurt him again. He's stumbling.
Stockton,
You have to get-
motherfucker! Stockton!
They got him the win.
He dropped it for a second.
The fight right there.
Yo,
For a
I was
second.
never scared. 209 in this bitch, motherfuckers.
Alright, there you go. One hand flex. There you go, second one.
I do wish, though, that they'd follow through, though. You know, like when a guy's going down, instead of him just still throwing it, kind of look and lean
Yeah.
downwards to throw that
Here we
last
see it
strike.
one more time. Look at the
Mm.
timing
Even
of
if it
this shot.
missed.
Right on the button.
By the way, this is inaccurate as fuck. Mario, you like the ref not running in there to stop the fight is bullshit. But this is super accurate for Mario Yamasaki. 'Cause that son of a bitch fucking waits forever to get in there, so this totally makes sense. But if it's Big John as the ref or something like that, or someone like that, that's so inaccurate. Fucking EA fixes shit,
This is why they've got 3 months to make it better.
right?
That's
I
why
wonder if they're
it-
gonna release the beta for everybody soon. I don't see
I
why
don't-
it would.
I don't know. Like I say, like you said, like he's jealous of like being able to play on it right now, but it's just that thing of the like. I think that they will do some kind of like a bit of a bigger release, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that we're looking at this and we're gonna have a long time. Like I think it comes out on February 1st. If you don't get the gold edition, if you get the gold edition, it comes out on like the 30th. But right.
What does Gold Edition give you?
I think it gives you like Ultimate Team packs, it gives you early access,
Oh.
and some other bits and pieces. If anybody knows what the Gold Edition actually gives us, shout it out in the chat, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, I mean, cause I actually looked it up. I was looking at UFC 3 to see if maybe there's like something everyone can get, but obviously not. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. 'Cause I actually looked it up.
No, I'm not playing as
Play
Connor,
as-
guys. You can kiss my.
Why? You don't want to
Because-
see your boy get chinned?
Yo, I'm just saying, man. Right, let's see what this Ultimate Team's got to say.
All right, so standard edition.
Let's
Let's see what it says. Standard edition. You can pre-order and receive a bonus after checking out. UFC pre-order theme bundle only. Okay, so let me see what deluxe edition gives you. Oh no, deluxe edition for UFC 2. Champions edition for UFC 3.
and other ways to improve your
It's
team. Powerful new items are available
fucking
all
tell
the
me
time. Compete in
at
Ultimate
all.
Championships.
Fucking thing doesn't tell you. What the hell? Probably is just a bunch of power
Building all
packs.
new
Man.
solo challenges.
Hey, for sure though, if I buy Champions Edition, it better come with like a Misha Tate blowjob zone. But she better come to my door and take care of
Yo!
that shit. I'm joking. I'm totally
Powerful
fucking-
Eddie with the fucking... Right, welcome to Ultimate Team. We just need to show you a few things. There's complete the following things in the comments below. Open a start
Silver
pack.
Legend J. Chuck McGregor.
Right, starter pack. Let's see if we'll get in the starter pack, guys. Let's go. Come on, we need something. Tony Ferguson. Yo, what the fuck? What have I got here? Right, so
I don't know. I don't know how Ultimate Team shit works at all.
basically you add like core moves and stuff like that. So right now, yo, I've got a twister, bro. So I've got good core wrestling. I've got a twister. I've got a body lock, a body hook, and Tony. I don't know what the Tony Ferguson Gold Fighter means, but let's go. Let's send these
no
all to
idea.
the collection. Let's see how we do right now. So open a starting pack assigned to a fighter team. Right. So I need to. How do I even? Right. Okay. Welcome. Right, so I have to fight. Oh, so I have to build a guy. I have to build a guy right now. No contract bonus. Oh, right. Okay. Right. So I've got a lightweight. So I'm gonna add this to him. Okay. So we've added Tony Ferguson. Right. Oh, you can apply contracts. Right. So customize the fighter. So when you unlock certain fighters, you actually unlock them, so you can play as them in Ultimate Team. That's pretty dope.
There you go.
That's pretty nifty. Alright then, so I can only apply a body hook. So I'm searching
Why
for
not
a
champ? You see, it's cause he doesn't want to see Conor get knocked out.
No, trust me, I've seen it enough today.
Did you really?
Yeah, because like he has like a weird thing where he really, I want to fight somebody who is Conor McGregor. UFC, EA, why you gotta do me dirty? So
Time to get chinned.
So now I'm in a lose-lose. So if I lose,
yeah, like Brandon says that he's his ultimate team is a cash grab, 100%. Because I played it, I've tried to play it in Madden, and every single time it's like, buy more packs. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
I understand where people get that, and I agree. You know what I mean? Like I grinded last year when I first got it, so okay, I just got head kick. Right, okay. Apparently, head kicking is where it's at.
He got you real good too.
Oh yeah, I see.
Come on, this is your guy. You should know his weaknesses. Go get it. Spinning shit. Look at this motherfucker. Ah! You see in the comments goes, ole, ole. Ah, my boy Yuzi. That's right. Oh, there you go. You dropped him for a second. God damn, you're fucking him up. By the way, accurate if they're really fighting. I'm kidding. I don't know. That's true.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Dude, how does it feel to like continuously drop your idol?
My idol. Bro.
Big punches.
I don't know. I'm surprised you didn't name the Bambino Connor. I'm just saying.
Nah.
You thought about it, don't lie.
Nah.
Dude, you thought about it. Bullshit. You thought about it.
Did I?
Was it your lady? She's the one that said no? Your lady said fuck no with that bullshit?
I already knew I was going to call him from day one. And that's that. Right. So, Eddie can be happy now because Connor's on the floor, bleeding all over the place.
You know what's funny? Yeah, he got fucked up too, real bad.
Yo, I'm just saying.
Powerful Mario Yamasaki not in there blocking.
No, fake news. Yo.
But I was gonna say, you know what's funny? People were getting mad at me. They were saying because like I was talking about Nate, and they were saying, "Oh, you just hate Conor." Like, no, I don't hate Conor. I actually like Conor.
Yeah,
I don't like Conor super fans. They're irritating.
See, the thing is I think that Conor doesn't
fans.
get the actual credit that he deserves because of his fans. That's the problem.
Exactly, and I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Conor would be a more respected figure in MMA if it wasn't for his fans that are like not all of them, obviously not all of them, but a good amount of those motherfuckers who just like Conor was Dana White, make it happen, UFC. Like, what?
Screw you, Brandon. Screw you.
Let's go, dude. UFC 222, Ferguson versus McGregor. Let's hit it. Let's make it happen.
I'm just saying.
By the way,
you guys are some haters. I'm just saying.
Whatever. It was funny. Someone was trying to spread a rumor that McGregor Diaz the next fight.
That's not happening.
No,
Right.
there's no way. I don't think. I mean, and so that's the way. And that's the other thing. Then somebody asked me about that rumor, and that's when I tweeted out earlier this morning. I said, look, and it's just answering a stupid question. Is
Right.
If it's 219, it's Nate. If it's for next year, it's Tony.
What's going on here? Hold up. Right, 5 packs. So we don't. Right. So I'm in the store now, guys, because apparently I have 25,000 points. Right. So, fuck it. Right, we're gonna open some packs. I've got 5 packs I can get out of this. Let's go for some. We'll go 5 premium because who the fuck wants to be a basic bitch? Right. I'm not saying that Joanna Jacek is a basic bitch, by the way. Just throwing that out there too. Right. So confirm. Right, so is it gonna open? Right, here we go, guys. Are we gonna get something decent? Are we gonna get something shit? I am not gonna be Paul Felder. I'm just saying. Yo, I've got like wrestling sweeps though. That's okay. Right, let's see what this. Ooh, it says brawler or specialist for certain things here, or balanced. Ooh, so instead of maybe potentially, maybe there's new fighting styles. Because before you could only be like exact disciplines of martial arts, couldn't you?
Wrestling sweeps, rear naked choke, 6.4% coin contract, 4% coin contract, Paul Felder. Okay.
So I'm guessing from this, like with the contracts, you can actually make more money by applying those contracts on your fighter. That's pretty cool. So you can make more coins.
Yeah, it's alright.
Right, let's see if we can. We're only gonna do like 5 more guys, and then we're just gonna open the rest of these packs, and then we're gonna call it quits. So, is there anything else that we needed to kind of recap? Because we've got other shows, guys, coming up for late in the week. So if you need to subscribe, make sure that you do already, because then we can actually keep you up to date with the UFC 218 that's coming this weekend. And also, my birthday is next week, by the way, guys. So feel free to send me.
There you go.
Right, so I can make a created fighter that's a balanced fighter and a lightweight also. Marathon, bronze pack, risk reward. Okay.
There's not much in the real quick. There's not much in the news other than Joanna saying that Rose is just taking care of her belt. She's a real champion. She got hit a little hard, but it's okay.
Yeah. You see, my birthday's on the 6th of December. Also, as well, what's interesting with these perks. The perks used to be everlasting. Like, if you had them and you applied them, you just had them, that was it. Now they get removed after so many fights. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it forces you to be different. I like that.
Yeah, so then you can't just stack things all the time. That's pretty nifty. I'm so pumped for this game, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm such a mark for fucking video games. Like, well, I'm going to be a little bit sad for you here, Eddie, because your guy's bronze. I've got a bronze Nate Diaz.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm
that's
sorry.
fucked up. That's disrespectful as hell, yeah. What the fuck?
Improved stamina and strike cost removed after 3. So my striking stamina is increased by 12 if I use that card. That's pretty sweet. Is that confirmed? Right, that's confirmed. Yo. Lead 6 to 12 elbow, aka the John Jones. Why have I got a silver one as well? That's some bullshit.
Wait, it says lead 6 to 12 elbow.
Yeah. Why do I have I'm selling the silver one for sure, guys, just so you know. And then I have escape artist. I might need that escape artist, to be fair, because getting caught in these submissions is not fun. One of the things as well with the submissions, you know where before you had to press a direction to get out of the, like, the 4 places you could, like, push it across?
Yeah.
Now, as you get deeper into the submission, the escape gets a little bit bigger for them, so their starting point's a little bit further out, so they can escape a little bit quicker, potentially.
There you go.
Last pack, guys. Let's hope for a Connor. Let's hope for a Connor. Let's go. Come on. Taekwondo perk. I ain't mad. Is it fate? Is it fate, ladies and gentlemen, that the middle card that we was to pull in his last pack we just got was a motherfucking heel hook. Let's go.
Arm triangle, heart boost.
That makes me so happy.
Oh yeah, Quinta. Taekwondo perk's legit. It's gold.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Yo, Yusi with the heel hook. Yeah. But yeah, the Taekwondo one's nifty because it holds a special place in my heart. Right, so let's get out of that. So yeah, apparently you can keep on rolling. You can keep on playing and doing all that good stuff. There's sets as well, just to show this real quick for you guys, and you can see all this. You can get start ones where it's like certain things and you'll get them from achieving things. Crafts.
Hey, real quick, someone's asking a question on Twitter. Wanna hear it?
Alright, go.
Yeah, Judo Ed's asking, what do you think the reason behind why Aldo doesn't throw leg kicks anymore? His leg kicks used to win in fights, and he doesn't throw any at all anymore.
Oof.
That's a good question. I never thought about that. I haven't thought in a while. He's right though.
Do you think that the guys that he's going against are the kind of guys where it's not really that effective against. So like, right, for example, when you throw a leg kick, you leave yourself susceptible for like a cross or like predominantly straight strikes from the hands. So maybe it's a case of the guys who he's been going against, because they've been quite lengthy opponents. He used leg kicks, I believe, a little bit against Frankie Edgar. I think it was a case of he didn't want to get taken down, though. But I think it might be just a case of you wouldn't want to throw a leg kick when you know that left hand from Connors was coming through.
I'm with you on that.
And let's not take anything away from Max Holloway either. He's got a hand on him. Do you know what I mean? So it may be that. I kind of wonder if potentially like Aldo. Somebody asked me if he loses this weekend, will he retire? And I don't think he will. But
no, he won't retire, but he's gonna take a nice little long time off, because he's gonna be like, fuck, what do I do in my life?
well, the thing is though, is he's not going to get a better contract. He's going to get stuck in mediocrity. And
well, the way I see it, the only thing to do is move up.
he ain't moving up. He's too small.
Who knows? I don't think he's. Well, I mean, he's small, but look at like the trend of smaller guys moving up now.
True, but he's a natural. In my opinion, he's a natural 155. I think his perfect weight is 155. But I don't like his chances against anybody in that division. Like, imagine him against Kevin Lee.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Kevin Lee picks him up like a child and ragdolls him. I'm sorry. I know people think I hate on Aldo, and I don't. I just think that Aldo represents like every MMA hipster that just wants to be like, yo, he's the baddest and best of all time, bro. And it's like, he was great, don't get me wrong, but again, like everybody in the sport always moves on and past you. And I just personally think that we're seeing this next generation of guys, and I think that Aldo's just at that point now that he's just not there anymore.
No, you're probably right too. And I mean, to me, the only reason I say move up is because like, what else is left at 145? Just be a fucking gatekeeper.
Exactly.
So you need to fill in for another like fallen title shot. Like, you know, that doesn't make sense. But I think he's gonna want out of the UFC soon anyway. So I think he ends up trying to like fighting his contract out and then moving to Bellator or some shit.
No, I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100% because I just think that there's just nothing left for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That being said, if he wins though, ooh, that'd be crazy.
It does make it an interesting thing.
Well, no, if he wins the trilogy, that's gonna happen. I mean, no matter what happens in the second fight, because you're doing the rematch. Granted, short notice and because Frankie got hurt, but you're doing the rematch after Aldo got finished. I think you and I both talked about it after the first fight. I said no, Aldo doesn't deserve an immediate rematch. He got finished. Yeah, exactly. Right. So I think no matter what happens here, whether he finishes max or goes to a tough decision or whatever, if he wins, we're going to see the trilogy right away. I don't think we wait. And as shitty as that would be for the rest of 145, but I mean, who else at 145 is like there besides Frankie for the title shot, right? And unfortunately, Frankie gets stiffed again. That dude's been jacked of title shots over and over again in his 100%. Career. But that's exactly, I think that's what would happen. So I'm picking Holloway anyway, and I'm sure we'll do like a breakdown show later of the week. But which we had to talk about because Friday I'm gonna be driving all day. So
yeah, no,
we'll talk about that.
We'll get into that on the lateness. But yeah, guys, that's everything. And yeah, you see, there is MMA hipsters that don't ever believe that there is no such thing, because goddamn, the guys that come out of the woodworks like, yo, you don't even know, bro. Like, I was speaking to somebody on Twitter the other day. I had to block his bitch ass because he was just not. You know, when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're trying to articulate both of your points. When somebody starts to insult you as a person, as opposed to like trying to argue their point, that's when there's no point in having the conversation. Like that.
As soon as people, when people take it there, it's like, all right, your argument's so invalid now. There's nothing.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where I give up. So the thing is like I was saying the other day, you know, I think the problem is some people want to make out that like somebody said basically that it should be, the sport, MMA, should be about, you know, it being mixed martial artists. Like, that's what it should be about. It should be about the artistry of it. And while I completely agree in context, pardon me, the problem with that thing is one thing and one thing only. This is a sport, and results matter. It doesn't matter if you're the toughest guy. It doesn't matter if, you know, you're the quietest guy and most respectful. What matters is, at the end of the day, is wins and losses. And, you know, I think think it's so easy for people to turn around and be like, yo, you know, it didn't used to be this way. You used to have to, like, you know, be a fighter, and you have to be a fighter's fighter and fight everybody. And it's like, well, that's never been true, because they had tournaments, and if you lost, you were out. It didn't matter if you had a great fight. So, I love this sport, and I think it's a blessing that everybody who's involved in it. I've met some of the most amazing people for it. Half of y'all in the chat, but like, I think it's a thing where, at the end of the day, we're going to look back at this sport in 10, 15 years and look back at the first couple of UFCs, and we're going to be like, this was as primal as it got in like UFC 1, 2, and 3s. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
yep.
I think it's so pointless to kind of worry about it. I think that the sport's going to be healthy. I think you're starting to see now that a lot of these quote-unquote money fights are starting to fade out now. We're starting to see challengers face each other and whatnot. The only... Brandon with Aldo King. One thing that really bugs me that Aldo got the shot, Cub Swanson should have got that motherfucker. End of.
Oh, 100%.
But, hey.
100%, bro. What are you going to do?
Anyway, guys, just want to shout out everybody that's been in the chat. UC, Brandon, you know, I know Lils is on here. You know, she competed in her Jiu-Jitsu Nationals. She had a great time and whatnot. So, shout out to Lils. Hashtag Killer Cub. But yeah, shout out to all the sponsors. Bane, Jiu-Jitsu Athletic Apparel, if you're into your Jiu-Jitsu, or if you like just to work out, they do rash guards, spats, hoodies, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out banestore.com. That's BAIN store.com. Use the code with the heel hook for 10% off. Also check out Receptra, who do all your CBD oils, balms, topicals, and all your needs can be fulfilled in your CBD needs by Receptra. That's RECEPTRA, naturals.com if you're in the States, RECEPTRA, global.com if you are in Europe, and you can get all of your information on the website. Don't believe all the hype of people, you know, trying to give you all that false news kind of bullshit about what CBD can do. It can do a lot of helpful benefits with your body, your mind, and I just personally think that it's one of the... Don't disrespect Aldo. But I personally think it's one of the things that we'll look back in a few years' time, and it'll be purely on a medical basis, and we'll be grateful that we've finally legalized cannabis, and that's just my personal opinion. But like I say, go and check out yeah, for sure. Go and check out Receptra, naturals.com if you're in the States, Receptra Global if you are in Europe. Get all your CBD oils, topicals, and balms for 10% off if you use the code word the heel hook. Booey bitches. Where can they find you, Eddie, as well?
Alright, find me on Twitter at Elaw31, on Snapchat at Elaw52, on Instagram at Elaw7. Also, I always forget to fucking say this shit. The Keyboard Warriors MMA Instagram. You can just literally type that in all in one word and find it. Make sure you go to keyboardwarriorsmma.com for all the podcasts, Keyboard Warriors MMA on iTunes, and yeah, hopefully this Wednesday we'll have a show. And I say hopefully because you know, might be cutting weight, so who knows. But regardless, just keep an eye on the Twitter and shit, and we'll you know, hit us up and shit, and we'll have shows and we'll tweet those out. And make sure you go to repthewarriors.com for some represent gear. Use the code word cyber dash or whatever that little mid fucking line is. Not the one in the bottom. Not underscore. What's the other one? Is that just dash?
Yeah, I think it's just dash.
Okay. Cyber dash Monday for 25% off only today, I believe. So repthewarriors.com, Cyber Monday for 25% off, and yeah, get yourself some cool shit.
Yo, make sure that you subscribe to this channel also. Make sure that you sub up if you're on iTunes, or if you're on Android, you can check us out on SoundCloud. You just need to search the heel hook. Same logo as this beautiful one on our YouTube. But like I say, make sure you subscribe to this, motherfuckers. And make sure you leave a like on this as well. We appreciate all the love and support that you guys show us every day, every week, every episode. You can also find us on Twitter. That is the Heel Hook Show. And you can also find me on Twitter at Ashley Lamprey. That's ASHLEYLAMPREY. And you can also find me on Snapchat at JustAshOfficial. All the links for our details are in the description. So make sure that you check that out afterwards. And, you know, we appreciate all the love, man. With that 100%. Said, whether you're a lover, a hater, or a fighter, peace up. A-Town down. We are out.